Hey, what's up guys? It's your girl, Coach Leanne, down here at AM Fitness in Plainville. So today I am bringing you kind of an exercise that I would like for you to do along with me. So really what it's going to do is just kind of emphasize glute contraction. So we do a plank very often. So whether from the hands, from the elbows, whatever it is, this is our plank position, right? And so we know that part of that is that there's also glute activation. So when we talk about the core, it's not just the abs, it's also the glutes. So regardless of how you do the plank, we still have to make sure that we have all of those components. So we always have the option, like we can put a little bit more space between our feet, and when we're doing things like a renegade row to allow us a little bit more stability, or say we're doing a 3-point plank, or now say I have only 3 points of contact with the ground, it makes more sense for me to have a wider stance so that I have better contact and I'm more stable throughout the entire exercise. However, if we're in a nice steady plank, we've got both hands on the ground, we're not moving anything, we're not coming into a 3-point plank, we're not challenging our stability at all, we can manipulate this to our benefits. So what I need you to do right now, I need you to stand up with me, and I need you to actually do this with me. Don't just watch the video. Do it with me so that you understand what I'm talking about. So pretending that we're in a plank right now, we're just standing. So with our feet, say underneath our shoulders, underneath our hips. From here, we're just going to squeeze our butt as hard as we can, so we should feel our glutes. A little bit of the leg muscles start to activate and release. Okay, we felt some activation. It was good. But now let's bring our feet all the way together. I need your feet literally touching. Now from here, squeeze your butt, tuck your hips underneath. We should feel an immense amount of contraction here, much more than we felt when we were here. So even though there's activation here, and that when we use that wider stance, we still have that stability, this creates a lot more tension for us. So if we're in a plank, again, however you choose to do it, if we're here, yep, I can squeeze my glutes, I can keep everything active. But if I bring my feet all the way together, now I can really squeeze everything as hard as I possibly can. And now I have a whole lot more contraction that I'm using, and I'm working a whole lot harder that way. So an option for you, number one, in making planks harder, but also if we tell you bringing your feet together is a better way for you to work, that's why. So the purpose of this video is for you to understand why we do the things that we do and why we say these things, and also just to kind of give you your own progression. So if nobody says, hey, bring your feet all the way together, if you know that you want to make your plank a little bit more challenging, you have a lot more activation there, you're a little bit less stable in that stance, so that's a good way for you to progress in exercise. All right, so if you have any questions on how to perform your plank, on how to get this activation, or if you're not feeling it the way that I'm telling you that you should be, let any one of your coaches know and we'll help you out. We'll see you at your next training phase.